Wait for them to. Good morning. Happy Saturday, you guys. Oh my God. I was up here jamming. First of all, happy Saturday. I was singing my song. Do y'all know the group 21 Pilots? 21 Pilots. I love this song. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. If you know that song, drop it down in the comments. Whatever. Happy Saturday. Welcome, welcome. Hold on, let me get up here to the comments, see who's in here. If you are in here, make sure you are looking at the question of the day. Drop it down in the comments. Let me get here to the comments. And let me go ahead and put my banner on. What we're talking about today. Debt-free, now what? All right, let's see who's in here. Good morning, Desi. Good morning, Les. Let's see. Okay, Desi said, question of the day. Yes, I'm credit card debt-free. I use my credit cards to get cash back, which I use for Christmas or to pay for things I didn't add to the budget. Very nice. Those reward points, you guys, if you do, we're going to talk about reward points. If you do get them, sometimes, like Desi said, she used them for Christmas. You can let them accumulate. You can use them towards your next month's bill if you wanted to. It's a very beautiful thing. I just did one on one of my credit cards because I was just letting it add up. So, and actually I forgot about it because if you don't think about it, then it's there. And so they sent me an email letting me know how many I had if I wanted to use it towards an Amazon purchase. I said, no, apply it to that next bill. It was $140. I was just sitting there. I really forgot about it. Good morning, Les. I am credit card debt free. That's right. Congratulations. I remember that. Good morning, Zella. Good morning. Make sure you're answering that question of the day. Good morning, Tiff. Hold on one second. Good morning, everyone. I am another credit card debt free, but I plan to be by the end of the year. Yes. And you guys know we have been doing this credit card series. And part of this credit card series, the first credit card series that we did was getting it paid off. And paying off these credit cards, when you're doing it, set yourself a goal, set a timeline. I want this credit card paid off by the end of the year, and then map out what that's going to look like. Yes, it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Let's see. Wait, I am not. Okay, we got it. You always come back and explain. We got it. All right, everyone say good morning. Let me see if I missed anyone. Hey, LaShonda. Oh, all my friends are heathens. Take it slow. Y'all know me. I'm going to take any opportunity to sing a song. I don't know why that popped in my head too. Right before I started this live, it just happens. It just happens. Happy Saturday. Look, it is our friend from Germany. What time is it there again? 5 p.m. Hey, loves, I am definitely not debt free, and that's okay. That's okay. This is part of our journey. We're trying to work there. This is why I do these series, so we can make sure we talk about it. Make sure we don't forget about what our journey is, because it's easy to sweep it to the side. I'm going to pop on your live every Saturday like, hey, remember this? All right, don't forget about it. All right, embracing budgets and savings. Hi, welcome to the live. There's Lynette. Good morning. There's Bunny. Good morning, Bunny. She says, unfortunately, I'm not credit card debt free, but that's okay. As long as you are working towards it and you got goals in place. Yes. Let's see. I am not credit card debt free, but I have a goal to have it paid off in the next 2 years. Absolutely. Set those goals and stick to them. Don't just say it. Stick to it. Write it down. How are you going to get it paid off in 2 years? That's the best way to make it happen. You got to write it down. Sorry, I'm checking my phone. You got to write it down. You have to stick to it. You have to make a plan, and you have to budget out. Now, how are we going to make it happen? Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see. You forgot to say yet. That's right. Who Mistake is playing here on Post tonight. Oh my God, how fun is that? So y'all get concerts and stuff there? Oh, that's fun. Take a nap and go. Hey, Erica, good morning. Not her hitting me with the military time. That's 5 o'clock, right? Okay. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let's see. I'm still working on paying off my credit card debt, but it's a long process. It can be long. That's why we talked about that snowball method. You tackle one at a time. You tackle one at a time, and you tackle which one you're going to pay off first and by what date. And you stick to that. Yes, ma'am. All right, Erica, you got this. Yes, you do. That's why we're here, to encourage one another. Now, you guys, we have been doing this credit card series, and I love it. I hope you guys do too. This is our third month, right? And so what I wanted to do though with this, let me put my coffee down. What I wanted to do, while we always, we talk about, being in debt and having debt, and, that's what, most of us experience, and that's great. I wanted to take the opportunity to talk about when we are out of that debt. Okay, because so many times we talk about the debt and how much we have, and that can just be overwhelming, and we need to focus on the end goal. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do today, mix it up a bit. I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be encouraging to know that if you aren't there yet, you will be. But let's talk about what happens when we get there. Okay, because I don't want you guys to just be, we talk about how to get out of debt and how we're working on it, then you get out of it and it's like, now what? That's what I titled this. I'm debt free. Now what do I do? That's what we're going to talk about today. Okay. So good morning, Mrs. V. Come on in. We're going to get started. Let me see what I'm going to take this banner off really quickly. This is what the live is about today, you guys. As always, please make sure you are liking the live. Please make sure you're dropping your comments so this can be engaging. Okay. And like I always say, this is a safe space. Feel free to speak freely. If you have any questions and you don't want to drop them in the comment, in my description below, I have a link to my questionnaire. If that's something you want to talk about, put it on there, and then I can just bring it up. And we don't have to put names or anything. Let me just say a few more hellos, then we'll get started. Lynette says, it took me 2 years to pay off 5 cards. I stayed broke, but it was worth it. I'm now debt free. I purchased things and let my points add up. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard when you're trying to get, it's like when you do anything, it's hard and you're sacrificing and you're making sure, but when you're determined, it's well worth it. Well worth it. All right, let's see. Hey, CB, welcome. Good morning. Had to feed the chickens and collect the eggs before the storm hit. Oh my God, be safe. I know that feeling. Please be safe. Oh my gosh. Mrs. Budgetways, hi. Good morning. I haven't seen you in a minute. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Jamil. Good morning. All right. So as everyone comes in, we're going to talk about life after, and this is just credit card debt free. We may have other debt, but credit cards are normally what get us, is our problem. And we need to take care of that. So I'm going to tell you guys, we're going to talk today about what it means to be credit card debt free. And the first thing I want you to do, okay, so say you paid off all your credit cards. The first thing I want you to do before you do anything else is to treat yourself. Do you hear me? I want everybody to drop in the comments, treat yourself. When you pay off that last credit card, okay, and understand over here that I'm all about self-care and treat myself, and I'm not going to spend my life paying bills every day, and that's all I focus on. I'm going to take care of myself. The first thing I want you to do is treat yourself. That amount of money that you had that you've been paying on those cards, and you now have that money that don't have to be applied to those cards, go do something for yourself. Go get your nails done. Go treat yourself to a nice dinner. Go buy some clothes. I know if you've been trying to pay this debt off, you ain't bought no new clothes in a while. Go buy a new outfit. Do something to make yourself feel good and celebrate that win. Okay. So for those of you who are in the comments and said you're debt free, did you do anything to celebrate yourself? What did you do? And I don't mean put it in an envelope for, now we'll talk about that, but I don't mean the first time. I mean, you do something for yourself. The second time you put in an envelope and you save for something. So let me know if you're debt free. What did you do? And if you're not debt free yet, what do you plan on doing? Okay. And let me go up here to the comments. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. No. I turned off the Nightbot. I got to figure out how to make the Nightbot work. My experience with being debt free is the realization that it's equally challenging to stay debt free. That's what we're going to talk about. And Mrs. V, I'm so glad you brought this up. Just what she just said is the truth. You make it so far on that journey to become debt free. Now, how do you stay debt free? And that's what we're going to talk about. That's why I want to do this credit card series, because the credit cards, they're the worst. Okay, because you can pay them off. Lord knows that I've paid my credit cards off. It took me the third time after paying them off finally that I've remained credit card debt free, because it's so easy to fall back in that trap. We're going to talk about it. Let's see. You are right, Mrs. V. I was debt free for a long time. It happens. It happens. There you go, Amanda. Treat yourself. There, yes. Treat yourself. Listen, I'm going to continue to tell you this, and you all may disagree with me, but we are not put on this earth to just pay bills and worry about finances and all this stuff. Yes, we may get ourselves in these situations. Yes, we're going to get ourselves out of it. But if you don't take care of this mentally, spiritually, whatever, you won't get ahead. You got to clear your mind. You got to do stuff for yourself. And we're going to make sure we do that. We're going to make sure we do that. Hey, Karen, good morning. Okay. Karen says, good morning. It took me 6 months to pay off 3 credit cards, but I was able to do that with having a second job just to pay off those cards. Not to mention overtime if you were able to get it. Now I'm credit card debt free, and it was worth it. Yes, it's worth it. I see my treat. Yes, treat yourself. I agree, Chris. I make sure to take care of myself. You got to. Y'all, this is just a side note. And we'll do a live on self-care. I think that's necessary. Let me know if y'all want to do a live on self-care. It's so necessary. The other day, I took 2 days. I took a day and a half off work. And first of all, it's just such a nice feeling to be off work. So I don't care if you take the day off work and you just lay around the house, get some cleaning done, run some errands. It makes you feel good. It's just like you are not worried about this and you can focus on this. And I went out to lunch and I had myself a nice old sushi lunch, and it was good and I felt good. It clears your mind. It makes you think of new things. It makes you motivated. We've got to do it. We'll do a live on self-care. We're going to stick to credit cards today. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. Welcome. Yes. All right. So, and Lisa says she invests more. Yes. You invest, you do whatever it is that helps you with that money when you have it. All kind of things you can do. Hi, Chevy. Yes. After my credit cards were done, I kind of lost it shopping at Dooney and Coach. Now that's okay. Don't lose it. Treat yourself to something, but don't lose it. Don't go crazy. She said, I lost it. And Dooney, look about Dooney and Burke in a minute. I see that. Okay, let's see. I put everything on the CC, but pay it off mid-month and the day of the due date. Collect the points for Etsy purchases. Yes, CB has told us she is collecting them reward points for that Etsy, and I don't blame you. Y'all, I won 2 giveaways, 2 Etsy card giveaways that I need to use. I went on there. That's a whole nother story. I'm not going to go through my Etsy experiences be hard. I got to get it into the mindset. Okay, let's see. Anything else about credit cards? Credit cards can be the best, but it takes a lot of discipline. That's what we're going to talk about. I am CC debt free. I have time to think about I'm almost CC debt free. I have time to think about what I'll treat myself to later. Treat yourself to a nice dinner. When's the last time you had a nice dinner where you could pay for it and don't have to worry about putting it on the card and going into debt? That's the best meal. You eat better when you debt free. I'm just going to tell you. Life after being debt free from credit cards have really disciplined myself. I have my bills and use certain cards for extra points. Yes. Hey, Millie, good morning. I've been debt free twice. Now I'm back in debt again. Jamil, we've all been there. We have all been there. And you feel bad, don't you? Like, I've done it to myself. I've paid off my credit cards, and for no rhyme or reason, just ran them back up again. Why? You want to know one of the reasons why? Is because I didn't know about this budgeting system and this cash system. That's one reason. That is one reason. I didn't know how to manage my money. And I just put stuff on credit cards, didn't need to, and just ran them back up again. And I said, no more after this last time. So after we are finished treating ourselves, okay, You get your credit cards all paid off, okay? Now, let me tell you what's going to happen, and this is what I'm going to need you to do. I'm going to need you to avoid the temptation, okay? What do I mean by that? Hold on one second. Okay. Once you get, and put this down, once you get your credit cards all paid off, right? And I mean the moment you make that last payment, what do you think happens? Let me tell you what happens. Everybody and their mama come out the woodworks. You heard that expression before? Every credit card company known to man, they are going to send you offer after offer after offer. It's like they get a bell goes off in their building or something. Like, oh, she paid off her credit cards. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. I'm not joking. Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. The offers ain't going to stop. They are trying to get you to go back into debt. You have to avoid the temptation. Okay. Back in my day, I have applied for American Express and Discover credit card before. Okay. They turned me down. They just, look down on me. Never. Now that I have been debt free from them credit cards, guess who send me stuff every day? Every day. Pretty little packages too. And I'm like, nope. So you know what they start doing that I turn them down? They start sending stuff to my business name. They're like, okay, she ain't gonna respond. Let me show her how she can get a business credit card. Nope. You gotta avoid the temptation. Okay, let me get back up here. Let me see if I missed anyone. If I missed anyone, welcome to the live. We are talking about being credit card debt free. Okay, not debt free overall, but credit cards, because that's our main concern here. Let me see if I missed anyone. Okay. LaShonda said, I knocked out a big chunk of the debt and my credit score went from fair to very good. Yes, it does. It happens. I need to get my self-care savings built up. I haven't had a haircut since October 2021, I think. And that's what I'm talking about. We do that, don't we? We don't get our hair cut. We don't get our nails done. We don't go shopping. Like I said, Lord knows you don't have to go on a shopping spree, but go buy yourself something nice. And it won't be expensive. We shop on a budget. Yes, we will do a self-care live. I am going to put that will be on the September agenda. And anytime you guys have any requests for lives, topics we should discuss, let me know about it and I'll make sure we talk about it. Hey D, good morning. I have been credit card debt free since the early 2000s. Nice. In 2020, I had to charge part of my HVAC unit, but I paid it off in less than a year. Yes. And listen, that's a good point, D. You can be credit card debt free. And the great thing about it is now you can use it for those emergencies. Imagine when you have that debt on your card and you have an emergency and you don't even have enough on your card to pay that emergency. You know what I'm saying? That's an awful feeling. So when we do become debt free, we want to make sure we have something in place where it's an emergency fund, or to use your credit card to pay for any new debt. We want to make sure we have the money to cover. That's a great example. Let me see. What am I missing? Hey, budgets. Good morning. Good morning, all. After paying my credit card debt off, I was able to better stuff sinking funds and have more efficient cash flow. Absolutely. After you pay off that last bill, now it's time to get serious. And I wouldn't wait until, the last bill is paid. Okay. Like some of you all say, you only got a credit card, 1 or 2 left before it's done. Start planning now. What's next? That's what we're talking about. Now, what are you going to do next? How are you going to budget it out? What's the plan? Because now you got some extra income. What are you going to do with it? Okay. Let me see if I missed anyone. I'm debt free, but I charge everything and pay it off immediately. Absolutely. If you are debt free now from credit cards and you have the willpower, that's what we're going to talk about today. Absolutely put those charges on your credit card and pay them off. That's the key. If you are not there yet, because it's a mindset, it's definitely a mindset that you got to pay it all off in full, no partial, nothing. Once you become debt free, there is no more minimum payment discussions. Okay. No more minimum payment. It is all or nothing. And we're going to talk about that. Okay. Let's see. Everyone's saying good morning. American Express wants me so bad. Woo! American Express is thirsty. Like, back in the day, they hand picked who they wanted to have their little funky credit card. Now they send them to me. And they sending them to For the Creator. I'm like, first of all, how do you eat? Look at me getting upset. Getting upset. Because y'all don't understand the number of statements, credit card little things that they send me every day. Every day. I'm like, leave me alone. I ain't signing up. And I think American Express is the one you got to pay. You got to pay a fee for that. I ain't trying to do that. Now, that's just me. On the flip side, there are benefits from having an American Express card. And I'm sure the reward points are ridiculous. I'm sure you can get all kind of, if anyone has an American Express card, let us know. I'm sure you get all kind of rewards. But I don't need your rewards. I'm good. I'm just like, you turned me down years ago. No, I'm good. All right. Yes, I get Discover in the mail all the time in American Express. And Discover will send me, honey, the packaging is getting cuter and cuter. And they must know I love pink. I get mine in a big pink old envelope. I'm like, Discover, don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, Shalonda, good morning. Welcome. We're just talking about once we are credit card debt free, what's next? What are we doing next with it? Okay. Let's see. I am not getting another credit card. That's right. Tear them up. I think when you make that last payment, the person should cut the card up or put it in the freezer. It may be one last payment. It may be one last payment needed for interest. There is a site to remove yourself from all the mail. Yes, there is. If anyone knows that site to remove yourself from those mailers, can you drop it down in the comments below? That is a good site to have and we need to know stuff like that. So thank you, Desi, because once you're on your way to becoming credit card debt free, it's serious. The mailers are, the offers and everything. If you put yourself on that list now, then you don't have to worry about it. Let me see, you guys. I'm behind. I'm not that behind on the comments. Okay, I saw Mrs. V made a comment. Oh, did I miss it? Hold on, you guys. Oh, here we go. I used to think that getting an increase in credit limit was a good thing. And you're right. What all that does is make your mind think, ooh, that's so much more I can spend. Oh my God. Ooh, look what I got. Ooh, I can spend so much more. If you want to remain debt free, we got to change our mindset. I remember when I used to go in debt, I see that credit card increase and that limit increase, and I just go spend it. And I shake my head, y'all. And this is not to make anyone feel bad by any means. This is just my story. And I talk about it because I know that feeling, how it makes you feel. And when you want to get out of it, and just hear me when I say you can get out of it, because nobody wants that feeling of that hanging over them. It's an awful feeling, but we're going to get out of that, and we're going to only work our ways up. That's why we have these lives. Okay, let's see. He Budget says, realizing how expensive credit card debt is, like really seeing how big a monthly bill, $30,000 in debt was, opened my eyes. Now they pay me in points because I pay it all off. We're going to make these credit cards work for us now. When we get them all paid off, now it's no longer going to be us working for them and scrambling, trying to get that minimum payment due. And how am I going to come up with this? And I gotta put my groceries on here. Nope. We're going to pay it off. And now we're going to make them work for us. Okay. So avoid that temptation, you all, when you get it paid off. Like someone mentioned, cut them up, put them up, get them out of your sight. If that helps you, and start this cash envelope system so you don't need it and don't feel like you need it. Okay. So now we've got them all paid off. Okay. We are going to build and we're going to maintain this credit. Okay. What do I mean by that? We've got these cards paid off. Like I just said, now it's time for them to work for us. Do not close your accounts. Okay. Don't close your accounts. That doesn't help. It doesn't help. If you need to cut your cards up so you don't spend them, fine. If you need to put them in the freezer, whatever you do, lock them up in a safe. I don't know. But do not close your accounts. Okay? Because unfortunately, the part But one of the things, and we talked about this on building your credit and your credit score, is making sure you're using it. Okay. These places are not in business to see us pay off their credit and celebrate this win with us. No, they are in the business for us using their credit. So now we just got to use it wisely. Okay. All right. Let's see. D says, I keep one card just for household emergencies. I get good rewards on that card. So I charge it, then pay it off as soon as I can. Yes. From now on, when you are debt free, we are paying these cards off in full. We're paying them off in full. We're not going to use them. And I'm going to explain myself in a minute. Okay. We're not going to not use them, but we want to make sure we're showing some activity on them. Yes. Okay. Let's see. I see. Wait, right, Lynette, setting you up to owe them more. Absolutely. Listen. Hold on. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me make sure, because I got some notes up here. I want to make sure I get everything. Okay. They're setting you up to get back in debt. That's their business. Their business is the credit business. Their business is not for you not to have nothing on those credit cards. They want you using their credit cards. But now we're not going to do it in a way where it puts us in financial trouble. We're going to do it in a way like you all said. Now you're offering me these rewards. Yep. This is how I'm going to use it to get them. And I'm going to get the max that I can get. Be on the lookout for different places that offer that stuff, you all. And that's another thing you budget. Don't just use them. Don't use it willy-nilly. Don't use what's best. Don't get, some of these places have 1% cash back, and we're going to talk about rewards here shortly. But there's some credit cards out there that offer 4%. Your bank may offer more. So we got to look at that. And we'll talk about rewards here shortly. Okay. She said, oh, yes, they're not getting me. They're not getting me. I know that's right. Okay. Woo, the many accounts I've closed. I know. See, we thought that was the way to go. You close it. Whoever thought, that's what I'm saying. Who thought you would be penalized for closing the account? That's a good thing, right? I paid this off. I'm at zero. Look at me. No more credit card debt. No, you get punished for that. Listen, we're going to keep these cards open. We're going to make them work for us. I'm not sure what card of ours can be used internationally. So we haven't used a credit card in 7 weeks. That's good. That's good. That's something to think about. I never thought about that. That's something to think about. If you ever go international, are there certain cards you have to transfer? Yes, I'm glad you said that. I would close credit cards that are newer on your credit report. Don't close out your older cards. Charge something small and pay off once the statement posts to keep it open. Yes. Hold on one second. Yes. The point of credits is to show activity. Okay. So we want to, just build and maintain our credit. Again, like I said, if that's hard for you to do, and I understand, I've been there. I've paid off my credit cards, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And the first 2 times, I just spent it all up again. So sometimes it's hard. It takes something to get you in the correct mindset to get on the right path. You understand what I'm saying? So absolutely. Let's see. Agree with thee. All the cards that I've closed were younger than 2 years. Yeah, because and we talked about this in our credit card series, and that's one of the things. There are certain things that go into increasing your credit score. Paying off your credit cards is a piece of it. Okay? That's just a piece of it. So don't think that once you pay your credit cards off, that your credit score is going to skyrocket. That's just a piece of it. Another piece of it is showing, activity, how well you pay your credit cards. Do you pay them on time? Do you pay them all off like everyone's mentioning? Another piece of it is longevity. How long have you had that credit? If you've had a credit for, 20 years and you're showing good standing, that's what they're looking at, as opposed to if you've had one for like 2 months. That just shows you're a new credit user, and it doesn't show the history of it. Okay. All right. Did someone say hi to Shalise? Hey, Shalise. Good morning, Shalise. Today's topic, we are talking about, we're doing this credit card series, and I wanted to take a different approach today, because when we do this credit card series, we're always talking about how to get out of debt, we've gotten into the debt. How do we get out of it? I wanted to talk about today, if we are out of it, if you are credit card debt free, what's the next steps? We have plenty of people who are debt free. So what are we doing next? Or if you're close to being debt free, what steps are you taking next? So that's what we're talking about. Listen, I'm sorry, I'm making the camera shake. We talk about, debt and finances a lot, but sometimes what I want to do on this channel, let's talk about the wins. Now that we've won, now let's set ourselves up for success. So we're going to talk about those things too. Okay, let's see. The credit score algorithms weigh length of credit heavily. So closing the cards will definitely hurt your score. Definitely hurt your score. So we're going to make it work for us. Okay. Now, Chris, I had to close my Capital One. I was giving them $39 for years. Soon as I had an offer for a credit with better rewards and no, what's AF? My mind is blank. I had to say Body Capital One. Now, listen. Yes, and I think I got that in here to talk about. If you find a better offer, look for those offers where you can transfer over your balance to another credit card company. They do that all the time, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you find something better, you guys, hold on one second. My daughter's calling me. Hold on one second. Hey guys, give me 1 minute. I got to find something for Mini-Me. I'll be right back. She's at work. Be right back. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so sorry about that. Mini-Me is at work and she forgot her code, her login code or something. So anyway, I forgot what we're talking about. I know we're talking about, annual fee. Thank you. Thank you, Chevy. I'm like, what's AF? I see that Mrs. V is like number 8. Let me take a minute here. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. Look your girl up with a like. Okay, let me just make sure I put this back in case she calls me. Hold on one second. Okay. All right, you guys. So, hey, lovely. Welcome. So we're just talking about when we become credit card debt free, what is next? And closing your Capital One, that's fine. Transferring over your balance will be even better. If you guys find better offers, and that they can offer you something better than what you have, by all means, please do that. And that was one of my topics here. And that topic is earn your rewards wisely. Okay. And that is exactly what we are talking about here. Earn those rewards wisely. If there's something that's offering you, a better offer, by all means, let's take it. Let's see. I see Lovely is in the building. Good morning. Let's see. Okay. Definitely balance transfer to better card, but no need to close the first card unless you really can have that temptation around. I get it too. Listen, we talked about it being a mindset. It is a mindset. And if it's one that yourself and you can't resist temptation, then you do what you need to do and you can always rebuild it later. But if you can talk yourself out of doing that and start working on ways that make it work for you, let's try to avoid it if we can. Okay, let's see. Make sure my daughter didn't text me that. Okay, my husband's PlayStation has been locked for some reason. PlayStation had a credit card? Is that what you're saying? My husband's PlayStation credit card has been locked for some reason. We only found out because Netflix and Hulu are charged to that card. We assume because we are, okay. Yeah. See, we don't think about that stuff. You move overseas, you don't think about, your credit cards. I would have never thought about that. I would have thought it would be the same wherever you go, but absolutely. Side note, PlayStation has a credit card. You talk about the gaming system, right? Lord Jesus. Okay. Let's see. Wait. AF, annual fee. Y'all know how I am with acronyms. Come on. Them AFs be high. He had to put a little funny in there. Oh my God. Okay, let's see what Shalice says. My husband pays $695 annual fee to Amex, but he travels globally and the perks of private lounges, boarding first, and absolutely. Remember I said that earlier. There is probably good perks for that Amex card, and that is it right there. Like, absolutely. Like, if I traveled a lot like that, like your husband does, and you got the private lounges, absolutely, that's worth it. Absolutely. And I'm sure traveling is one of those things that's a great perk for these credit cards. And we see it all the time with these rewards programs. We talked about it. Desi mentioned it up front. She lets her reward points, she saves them up for Christmas gifts. That's another good thing to do with these points. You get so many points back, you guys. How do you use them? Do you use them to pay off a statement balance? The next time you get your statement, you can apply it towards that. You can use it. I think they now offer it for different shops. You can use it. They offer it for Amazon. I know that much because they're always trying to get me to use it for Amazon. You can get a check back. You can just cash them out and get your money. I used to do that, but now, like I said, I usually just let them rack up because, again, I forget about them. And that's a good thing. You forget about it and you got money sitting there. Or you can use them for Christmas gifts and things like that. Rewards points is a great thing to have once you become credit card debt free. Absolutely. Okay, let's see. One of yours is $95. The annual fee is $95. Yes. Woo. I know that's right. That's a great benefit. Yes, it is. Especially if you travel a lot, a great benefit. There are many advantages to some credit cards with annual fees. Now, not the ones that just charge, and those credit cards, because I got some when I was rebuilding my credit. Those credit cards that just charge an annual fee just because you need to get your credit started back. But I keep those. And you know what I do with those? And I told you guys this last time, because I had them so often, and you get us a try too. If you have them, call them and ask for a refund of that annual fee. They'll do it because you get one free one a year. Go out, guarantee you. That's what I do with my credit cards. I call them every year. It's about time for me to do. I got 2 of them that charge me a fee. It comes on my bill every August. Let it charge it. You pay it off, and then you ask for a refund because you absolutely have the right to request that, and they can give it to you. Absolutely. Let's see. Have I missed anyone new that's come in? If so, I'm sorry, but good morning. Yes, PlayStation. Okay. Oh, okay. I got you. Didn't know. Let's see. $695 to Amex to travel the world with perks is lovely, but y'all, we all know Capital One Quicksilver is not doing. I'm sorry. Look, Chevy, I'm with you. Shalice, we ain't on that status yet. But my Capital One Quicksilver, though, they gonna give me about a good $4 for that gas purchase I just purchased. That's what I'm living like. Chevy's a mess. Okay. Mine got locked when I went to Universal Studios several years ago. I was like, I just used it 5 minutes ago. What's your credit card fee? Oh my God, y'all are a mess. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Come on, y'all know we have a good time. Hit the like button. Okay. I don't have a fee for my Capital One Quicksilver. Yeah, me neither. But there can be different types. So there can be different types. Love my Capital One Quicksilver. I think I have $10 for cash back. I keep using it. Oh my God, you guys. Okay. Be careful of the predatory cards too. The interest rates seem competitive, but they will compound it daily instead of monthly. That's good to know. They are scandalous. That sounds scandalous. Oh my God, you guys. So we are talking about We've paid off our credit cards. We are debt free. What's next? Okay. So, like I told you guys, after you pay it off, do something nice for yourself. Reward yourself because it's a lot of work, a lot of hard work to pay these credit cards off. Okay. You will get them paid off. Stop using them and get them paid off. Okay. That's the key too. If you're serious about paying these credit cards off, don't keep using them. Stop using them altogether. That's why we have the system in place that we do. Okay. Secondly, avoid that temptation. I'm telling you, once you pay them off, they're going to come for you. Someone, if you found that website to be removed from those mailing lists, if anyone has it, let me know. If not, I'll find it afterwards and put it in here. Hold on, let me see. I'm just checking in with my daughter, you guys. One sec. But if you can, make sure you sign up for that mailing list, because once you pay your card off, it's serious. They're coming for you, and they're going to try to get you to open new credit cards. Not only do they want you to go back in debt using these credit cards, they want you to get new ones and go into more debt. That's their job. Their job is not to get you in debt. Their job is to get you to keep spending. You know, if my business was a credit card business, I don't want nobody not using their credit card. Think about that. Okay, let's see. Did I read this one from Erica? I read that one, but did I get this one? But yeah, the credit card fraud algorithms be on it these days. You got to let them know if you're going to be tracked. Yes, you're right about that. We talked about this before, and that's a good thing. These credit cards are on it now with the fraud. They will. I told you I was shopping so much for Christmas in Walmart one year, and my car wasn't going through. And here I am going off on the person trying to help me at the register. Finally, something clicked in my head. Like, let me check my phone. I think I was about to call her. I think I was about to call Walmart and go off. Here's a side note. You know, it's that time of the live when we do side notes. Don't be hot-headed like me and just be so quick to go off on some. Is anybody like that? Drop it in the comments. Don't be like me. I'm working on it. I'm learning to think first before I react. So while I'm sitting here going off on the Walmart worker, I think I was about to call my Walmart credit card company and go off on them. You know, when you got the money, don't play with me. When I was about to make that phone call, I looked and they had messaged me like, there's a lot of charges on your card. We just want to confirm it's you. And I was like, oh, I was about to cuss you out. So, yes, they are on it. They're making sure that, you know, these people, you know, people are frauding people every day. So I love that. Hi, Mindy. Good morning and welcome. All right, you guys. So now we talked about we are credit card debt free. We're going to maintain and build our credit. Avoid closing your cards at all costs. Okay. All right. So lastly, we want to automate and budget. Okay. What does that mean? Now you get these cards paid off. Now we're going to make them work for us. Okay. Now everyone's talked about how many reward points you get, and reward points are lovely. But the point of credit cards, and I keep mentioning this and we've talked about this, the point of credit cards is to continuously to have activity on those credit cards. So listen, that is another part of keeping up your credit in good standing, increasing your credit score. They don't give a crap that you paid it off. You've got to show activity, okay? Show activity, show you're using them, okay? What do? Here is my advice to you. Once you become credit card debt free, take your monthly bills and put them on your credit card, okay? For example, and comment down below if anyone does this. This is what I do. I put my monthly bills that I have to pay every month, and I put them on my credit card. And that is the only thing on them, except my Capital One that I use for my gas and groceries and all that stuff. That's different. I'm talking about these other credit cards that I paid off that I'm not closing. One of them every month gets my cell phone bill. One of them every month gets my electric bill. One of them every month gets my water bill. One of them every month gets my cable bill. You see what I'm saying? Because I have to pay those things every month. So now my credit card charges it. Fine, there's activity. And then guess what? When that bill is due, guess what? Paid off in full. Why? Because I have to pay it. Now, not only are you paying it in full, it makes your credit look good, and that is going to help increase your credit score. Let's talk about it. Drop it down in the comments. Let me know if anyone's doing that. That's what I want you to do. Next step, you get them credit cards paid off. You put your bills on there. You put your bills on there, and when you listen to me when I tell you, don't you pay that minimum payment. That's not what it's for. You have the money, or your electric bill is $150 a month. When that credit card comes in, the only charge should be is $150, and you pay it off in full. Now you're showing good credit history. Now you're showing good payment history. Let's talk about it. Okay, let's look at the comments here. Okay, our biggest problem is we don't have the same phone number, and they want the two. Oh, well, yeah. Well, this sounds like you need to call and get some stuff set up, because they're moving to this two-factor authentication. Everyone is, and it's a pain. God, the other day I was doing something, left my phone up front, and I was doing something on Google. You know, Google got it now because we had to set up for that for YouTube. And I had to go all the way up front. I'm like, damn it, come on. So they're all moving to that. So make sure you got that set up. Okay. When I got my first credit card, I maxed it straight out, but I knew nothing about getting rewards. After I found out about them, I lost them all. All your rewards, you mean? Automate. Listen, Desi, I'm going to tell you, and everyone out here, I told y'all, I know how Desi's feeling. Ain't nobody getting their money till I say you get your money. I get it. That was me. But automation is a great thing. You still budget because you still got to look at what's being automated. But in terms of your credit cards and showing history and building your score and all of those things, automate is your friend. It's your friend. Yes, at bills, I pay 3 of my bills via credit card. Then that payment comes from my household account. I don't count it as a spend because I set it up on the back end. Absolutely. You show activity. The point of doing this, the point of putting your bills on your credit card is you're showing activity, and you're paying it all off in full. Your score is going to sky. I'm telling you, if you haven't tried it, please do. Now, this only works if you have a credit card, you're debt free, you can put that payment on there to show you're paying it off. You can't have another balance on there and you're not paying. The point is you got to pay the whole thing off. And why not start with your bills? You got to pay them anyway. Okay, let's see. Most of my bills are on one credit card and I pay off like usual. I get paid to pay bills. Absolutely. Not only are you getting rewards for paying your bills, you're keeping your credit in great standing. It's showing activity. It's showing you're paying them off every month, and there's nothing they can do about it because this bill has to get paid. I don't have to buy, stupid stuff that I'm not going to pay off. You didn't say I could put my bills on there. Absolutely. That's what happened to me years ago. Oh, man. As soon as it posts, it gets paid. I don't wait for a statement. Oh my God. Listen, it's okay to wait. It's okay. You don't want to wait for a statement. But what you do want to do is make sure you're getting that paid off the way we talked about. Make sure that when it gets reported is when that closing date happens. Make sure that that's at 0. Okay. So if you say you have a balance, you pay it off, in full. Make sure you're doing it by that closing date because that's that statement date. That's what gets reported. So if if that balance gets reported, but you paid it off as soon as you get paid, after that, it's not helping. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So make sure if you're paying it off in full, it is by that statement date because that's what's going to get reported. Okay. I definitely started doing that. I love separating my bills to different credit cards. Absolutely. You learn to be nice. Okay. Lynette, we're working on it. I get when stuff, when I'm working on it. Let's just say I'm working on it. But stuff like that, when my card's not going through and I know I have the money, you're one of them people when you got the money. I'm sitting up here like, I know I'm trying to spend $19 and I only got $20 limit. When you got thousands that's on your card, sometimes you just go to 100 real quick. All I'm saying is in the future, if that ever happens, check your phone and see if somebody tried to contact you. Yes, run your regular bills or spends through your cards, but make sure not to pay them all off before they post. Absolutely. Eric and I think alike. Got to let one small balance post so it shows the activity. Absolutely. Okay. We tried that and the husband kept buying stuff on the PlayStation store. Tell hubby to stop. So there wasn't enough available balance to cover the bills. The first thing y'all need to do is get rid of that PlayStation card. That card sounds like trouble. That card sounds like that's easy to just get whatever you need. Hey, Erica, welcome, welcome. Glad you could make it. Let's see. Let's see. No, that is on the card just for that. Oh, okay. I got you. Let's see. I use autopay for every bill that is consistent. But I don't use autopay for variable bills because I need to monitor those. Absolutely. I mostly pay after the statement is posted, but sometimes pay before the statement if previous balance was bigger. Okay. Doing this method, I definitely jumped to $790. Now, doing this method, I'm telling you, it's going to increase your credit score because we know that's part of what they're looking for. And it helps you keep your credit cards active. They're going to send you credit limit increase. Oh, they're just going to think you're the best person in the world. Look at how she's paying that credit in full every month. Ha ha. Joke's on you, sucker. It's my electric bill I got to pay every month. You understand what I'm saying? Use it wisely. Make these cards work for you, not the other way around. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Oh my God. Morning. Oh, I haven't talked to you forever. Good morning. I pay off before statement 2, but there's usually a small balance at the statement date. Yes. Go ahead and pay them by that statement date, the date that they're closing, the closing date. That's what's going to be reported. As long as that's paid in full, you're good. So before they report it out, you don't want it to show that you have a balance. Because then that's looking like you have a balance. Then you go ahead and pay it off. Well, it's kind of too late. So that's why I've told you guys, we talked about this before for your homework assignment. Make sure you know those dates. Analyze this stuff. You can if you take the time and sit down and make it work for you. And I'm about to drop something else on y'all. Okay. Y'all ready for this one? Before I give it to you though, make sure you go and hit that like button. I'm going to get a drink of water. Okay. Get a drink of water. Okay. You should be back from hitting that like button. You haven't missed anything. Okay, this is what you do, especially when you're first setting up your bills. Okay, this is what I did. You want to look at that closing date. When is your credit card's closing date? So for example, if I'm going to set up my electric bill on my credit card, okay? So let's say it's August. I've already paid my August bill. My bill is due August 16th. I've already paid August. It's done. Now I'm going to set my electric bill up on my credit card. Okay, I'm going to look at my closing dates on my credit cards. Okay, your closing date is when it's closed. Nothing else is getting on that statement. Okay, so the date it closes, say my credit card closes on the 5th. All charges prior to the 5th, that's what I'm going to get billed for. Okay, I already paid my August electric bill. So now I'm going to get my electric bill on my credit card. So the closing date is September 5th. Okay. My due date for that electric bill is on the 16th. So it's not due again until September 16th. You with me? Okay. Add your bill to get paid on that card after that closing date, after the 5th. So it ain't going to get charged again till September 16th. You got it automated. That's what we're doing. Now, that bill, your electric bill is going to get paid on September 16th. You're fine. When will you have to pay that bill? If you all are following me, when will you have to pay that bill? You already paid August. It's good. Your closing date for your credit card that you're going to put it on is September 5th. Next bill is due is September 16th. You set your electric bill up on your credit card to come out on September 16th. That's after that closing statement. Remember, that was the closing date. That was September 5th. When do you think you'll pay that electric bill? Let me see if anybody knows that answer. I'm coming down. Okay, I see. How do you know how do you find the statement date? Well, it's on your statement. It'll say on there when that statement closing date is and when your due date is. If it's not on there, call your credit card company and find out, and they will tell you. And just call and say, hey, what's my closing date? They'll tell you. And that is how I do a lot of stuff with my credit cards. When I became credit card debt free, the first thing I did was find that out. Second thing I did was move my due dates. I moved my due dates around. You guys can call and request when your due dates are. And I put them all at the same time of the month, the 15th or the 16th. So that all my credit card, my fees, they will come out on my bill will come out the 15th and the 16th. Because I want them to come out of this paycheck. And then the other ones, and I don't have any other ones, then my other bills will come out at the end of the month. So you can definitely ask for them to change that date. Okay. All right. So, okay, I see September 4th. If the closing due date is due September, the bill is due October for the credit card. Absolutely. So what I'm saying to you is, if you all follow me, what I'm saying, when you set your bills up, you can absolutely gain yourself 1 month free month of bills. If you're looking at that date and if you're calculating it correctly. And that's exactly what I did when I started setting my bills up on my credit card. I was able to get a free month of those bills that I put because I looked to see, and that's why I changed my date. It's all a game, but they play games with us. I'm going to get this game working for me. So when I did that, and when you do that, your electric bill is going to get paid on time by the credit card company, but you won't have to pay that bill until October. So that September money you had for that bill, put it away. Put it in a month ahead binder. So you won't have to pay it until October. And if you're paying this bill every month, you got the October money coming. Does everybody see what I'm saying? You finesse this stuff in a way you can get yourself a free month's worth of bills. Let's talk about it. And if anybody wants to know how to do it or wants me to go into the example deeper, make sure you comment. I was able to set my credit cards up that way and save myself a free payment just by setting it up on my credit cards that way. Okay, I think I missed some comments here. Yes, Mindy is on your statement. Yes, put the closing date and the due dates in your calendar and set them to show monthly. I've been doing that for the longest. They will never catch me slipping. That's what I'm talking about. That's our budgeting guru right there. I moved all of my due dates to what works for me. Absolutely. Yes, I synchronize my due dates as well. It eliminates mental clutter. Yes, have them all come out. Don't have those due dates, one up here, one over here, one up here. That's too much. And when you call and request your due dates, because you can absolutely call your credit cards and ask them to arrange your due dates when you want them, it takes usually a couple bill cycles too. So keep that in mind. I think they say 2 months, but sometimes it happens in a month. So keep that in mind. Absolutely. I'm telling you guys, sit down, work your numbers. Okay. Just like that example, but you got to look at those closing dates. Got to learn how to finesse it. I did that with all of my bills, and I was able to keep an extra month's pay because that bill, now that I've done that closing date was September 5th. Okay. My electric bill is due September 16th. So if I put it on my credit card, well, it's not going to be due until the next closing date, which will be, the statement will be October 16th. So I have September's money that I don't have to pay right now. Electric bills due every month. I'm going to have that electric bill money in October. I can take it from there, and that September money is going right in my month ahead. It's going right in my month ahead binder. It's going to any other debt that I may have. And you're not behind because your credit card paid your bill. Hit that like button for me, please. I'm dropping gems. Okay, let's see, because it's 11 o'clock, y'all. All right. Also, if the credit card bill is due the next Monday, gives you a longer time to make sure you have that cash together. Absolutely. Listen, y'all know how we do our budgets. We got to sit down and take hours to do that dang on budget and go through it and unstuff and all that stuff. It's the same thing with your credit cards. You've got to sit down. You got to look at these credit cards. You got to look at those dates. You got to look at what's due. You got to look at your reward points. You got to look at your annual fee. You got to look at all of this stuff. It's its own budget system. It takes a lot of work. I moved dates also, especially if it was the first week. I had my mortgage and HOA due the first week. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I've set my bills like that. That mortgage that comes out, I want that to do with nothing. That's his own thing. Don't you dare charge me all this stuff on that mortgage. I already got to get in the mindset that, oh God, this is the check the mortgage coming out of. So now that I've arranged it this way, my mortgage, when that comes out, the only other bills that's coming out are subscriptions. Like you guys may have seen my last video, like Netflix or Hulu or stuff like that, YouTube. That's what comes out with my mortgage. And then I have my first check. I don't have any money my first check, and that's okay because I got everything coming out that first check, so I can set it up that way. And that's another thing, you guys. Look at your, and we can definitely, if you ever need help just going over your budget, I always say if anyone wants to use one of these lives to review your budget, well, you don't have to drop names. It can be anonymous. We can look at real numbers on here. Look at your budget. Look at what works. Sometimes we say we don't have enough money, but sometimes you got to rearrange stuff. But you got to sit down and do it. Okay. Let's see. I have so many. I need to learn them. Absolutely. Let's see. Colorful confidence. Oh, I love that. Yes, absolutely. Sorry, I like your name. Absolutely. That's what I mean. Also, if the credit card bill is due the next month, you will have a little long to make sure you have the cash to pay it in full. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, closing date, statement end date. Same thing. Some cards call them closing date, statement end date. So just use interchangeably. Another benefit of paying this way is that you avoid the majority of your interest costs, of your interest charges. Yes. Y'all are so smart. Y'all are on top of it. If I've missed anyone, welcome. Welcome. This is our credit card series. And I try to have a topic on credit cards every month. This one is, if I'm credit card debt free, now what? We talk about the debt. We all have the debt. But let's talk about when we're going to become debt free. What's the next steps? Okay. Bye, CB. Talk to you later. Hi, Belinda. Welcome. Yes, absolutely. Hey, Bess. Welcome. Welcome. She been late. Yes. Bess, you been on vacation? Did you already come back, girl? I'll be late. So, you guys, that's what we're talking about. We're going to keep this series going. If anyone has a topic about credit cards, let me know. Again, you can drop them in the comments, but I would prefer if you use my questionnaire to submit your comments there. So that way I can go to the questionnaire. I can go through any comments that I received and I can talk about it at a later date. Sometimes I miss stuff that comes in the comments. Now, before you guys leave, before we wrap up for the day, I just have a few church announcements. Just so you all know that today is our credit card series. We talked about that. Next week, we are talking about savings challenges, how to use them to save money. Now, this month, Tiff from Cash Locks in Life and Fiona from Frugality is Life. I can never say frugality. They are doing a challenge, the No Sinking Funds August challenge. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Okay. And so this month is all about savings challenges. I saw that. I was like, yes, I'm all in. I'm all in. I love savings challenges. While it's giving me the shakes not to stuff my sinking funds, I'm all in on this challenge. And so this month is all about savings challenges. So we're going to have the No Sinking Funds August. So if anybody wants to join, make sure you use that hashtag. Tiff, if you're still here, if you want to drop that hashtag in the comments. So if anyone wants to join us, it's going to be a fun time. I'm doing everything savings challenge this month. So we're going to do a live on savings challenges, how to save, how to use them to save money. Because let me tell you something, you guys, unless they're my savings challenges, we can get caught up in savings challenges. There's so many cute ones out there, so many cute ones. And a lot of times we spend a lot of our time and money and effort buying all the things. Y'all, I got so many savings challenges, it don't make sense. And I just want you guys to know, if I haven't purchased yours yet, it's not because I don't want to purchase it. I got to use the ones I purchased. Y'all should see how many savings challenges I got, free or purchase. So we're going to talk about that. That's what next week's live is going to be about, how to use savings challenges, effectively. So that's what this month is going to be, from my videos to my lives to my shorts. It's all about savings challenges. Okay. And then let's see, the 19th. Usually I don't have a live the last Saturday of the month, but you guys, if you follow me, you know that we go to the fair every year. That's one of my savings challenges. And the fair starts the weekend of the 19th. So that's where I'll be. So I'm going to flip the script. And that Saturday, there won't be a live, but I will be back the 26th. We are going to talk about help. I have to start over with my cash envelopes. How do I do that? Okay. So that's what the next few lives are going to be. And then also, you guys, if you haven't signed up for my virtual budgeting meetup, please make sure you do. For those of you in the chat who have signed up, who will be there, thank you so much. We're going to have a good time because what I want to do is I want to do more of these. We always talk about meeting up. But, until that time is possible, let's do it virtually. So there's my QR code if you guys want to scan that now or come back and scan it. But definitely go and register for it on my website. It's $10. And the more money I raise from it, the more giveaways that I can do. So that's August 26th. And you guys, I want you all to know that for those of you who have purchased, thank you so much. This is just an opportunity for us to get together and meet up and talk. And by me doing that on a Zoom, we all have the ability to speak up and talk and give our feedback. Yes, you guys are doing it in the chat. And yes, I thank you for that. But come on, you all, now you may want to hear me talk all the time, but this is just a way for, everyone to be able to speak up and we get to meet each other and talk to one another. Okay. So save the date, 3 weeks from today. August 26th. All right, let's wrap it up and get some last minute comments here. Yes, please go more into date with it. I'd like to have all my, definitely. That will be our the next credit card series. We'll talk about how to get those bills set up on your credit cards, how to make them work for you, how to get you an extra month of not paying off those bills. We're going to talk about how to finesse these credit cards and make them work for us. We're no longer, say it with me, we are no longer working for these credit cards. We are no longer going to be in a place scrambling trying to get that minimum due. Once we get these credit cards paid off, that's going to be it. Now they're going to be coming to us, wanting our business. You understand? They're going to start paying us more rewards. We're going to do more. They're going to do more for us, I should say. Speaking of credit card interest rates, as your score increases, you can always contact the credit card companies and request a lower rate. Absolutely, you guys. Absolutely, you can call these guys and request a lower one. And I told you guys like this before, just talking about bills in general. You can call your bills, whatever bill you have. See if they have a program where they can lower your monthly fee. I did that. I told you guys the example. I did that with my ADT bill. I've been a customer with them for 13 years. I called them. I was like, y'all keep raising my bill. Can y'all get us to something? And it was like, and they had a program. I forget what the program was called, but they had, I can't remember if it was loyalty customer program or something, but it took her 5 minutes. See, that's another thing. That's another thing I want you all to understand. They're not going to bring this to you. You have got to call them and say, hey, what y'all got going? Y'all got this? Can you work with me on this? Can you lower this? See, they're not going to tell you stuff about that. It took her 5 minutes to lower my bill just like that by $10. I said, what? I was getting ready to, how you got the speech ready in your head. You're ready to just, just promote your cause. She went in there and did that. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. That was the end of it. All right, let's see. Oh, here we go. No sinking funds August. Join the movement, you guys. I just recorded my video for tomorrow, so you guys make sure you check it out. I do savings challenges the first of every month, but this month is all about savings challenges. All about savings challenges. So join the movement. And then whatever you do with your savings challenges, whatever you may do with them, then the next month, I think like Tiff, she's taking hers to apply to her sinking funds. I'm using mine just because I have certain categories for my savings challenges. So this is going to help me boost them. Plus, I want to try to get some of these finished so I can start using some more of my other savings challenges. So absolutely. I am doing it, but only because money is tight. I will only do challenges and apply where needed. Yes, absolutely. Hold on, you guys. This is my phone. Let me make sure this is not my daughter. She is fine. She just couldn't find her code to log in at work. So let's see. I just paid for your meal. Yay! That's what I'm talking about. Y'all oh, let's meet up. We have such a great family here. And by doing this through Zoom, we can all talk. We can all, get up now. Hold on. Thank you, Erica. Thank you so much. Yes, April is here. Hey, April, welcome. Now, for those of you who don't like to show your face or any of that, you don't have, I'm sorry. I'm getting, I can calm down. You don't have to show your face. You can leave your screen. You can leave your camera off. I would never invade your privacy that way. But I do want to hear your voice. Let's all meet one another and hear it. I want to hear what Lynette sounds like. I want to hear what Dee sounds like. I hear her on her video, but you get what I'm saying. In the in a meeting environment where we can kiki it up. Okay, it's gonna be fun. All right, April's in the house. I had to save 2 in sinking funds, but the rest went to the savings challenges. So are you doing the no sinking funds August, Lynette? You had to put 2 in your sinking fund. I get it. You got to put a little money away. Like y'all, I get that. Like some of the sinking funds we got to put money away for, but the whole point is to focus on the savings challenges and do what you say. If you're saving for something, now you can focus on it this month. Let's see. My sinking funds and savings challenges are the same. Okay. So you use your savings challenges to fund your sinking funds anyway. Okay. But LaShonda, is there something you've been wanting to save for that you can do one that's separate from your sinking funds? Say you've been trying to save for, is there a concert coming up and you make that your savings challenge? You don't have to create something new, but I'm just saying, you ain't got to create something new to do the movement, but you know what I'm saying. Hey, Martika. Let's see. Hey, Reed, I think I may have missed you. Hi, how are you? Girl, I love that for August. I want to pay toward debt this month to go down to only 2 cars. So no sinking funds August, yes. And if you all record your videos, Tiff has asked that you just put the hashtag in there so everyone can see and join the movement. It's only August 5th. So we got plenty of time. Like I said, my video is coming out tomorrow. Now, I'm going to make mine a month of celebrating savings challenges. So you're going to see shorts. You're going to see a live next week. I'm going to do a video on how to make savings challenges. It's just going to be a whole month of celebration. You know what we need to do? I'm writing it down. Hold on. Got the notebook. We need to celebrate savings challenges. And I'm being for real quick. What we do and what we've come across, savings challenges have been a big part of our community. Do you guys agree with that? Like, there's certain things that take place that changes our community. I'm gonna tell you one of them, and I talked about this before, is the cash tray. The cash tray was a big part to our community. The second thing is scratch offs. Huge part to our community. Huge. The third is savings challenges. I always try to rack my brain to see what's going to be the next thing, but we need to celebrate savings challenges because it's huge. Anyway, this is the part of the live when we do sidebars. So anybody else got sidebars, because this is the part of the live where we get them in. Okay, let's see. I have a class today. Oh no, that's okay. We'll do more. My goal with this for our virtual meetups is we do more of them. I would love to do them monthly, but that's not always practical. So I think I want to do them every other month or maybe once a quarter. We'll see how this first one goes. You all vote and tell me. I think it's just a great time for us to just get together and connect. How long does it take when doing this? Does the APR go down? Oh, Belinda, I am so sorry. How long does it take to do what? I probably missed that question. How long does it take when doing this? Does the APR go down? Belinda, if you are still here, let me know. Or if someone knows what Belinda's saying, I think I missed her question. I'm sorry. Yes, LaShonda's going to be there. Who else is in here? Amanda's going to be there. Tiff is going to be there, I believe. We got all kind of Sharon's going to be there. Just all of our family members we talk to all the time. That's exactly how I do it. I create a savings challenge for that sinking fund because it makes it fun. Listen, savings challenges make saving money fun, don't they? Like I had someone on TikTok. You know, TikTok always got to have their opinion. Lord bless them. I love them too. I love my TikTok people. But one person commented, why don't you just put your money in the bank? because I don't want to. Now listen, the money is going in the bank, but this motivates me to save. I'm not going to put the money in the bank just like that. I'm not. That's why I'm here now doing what I'm doing. That's so easier said than done for you. But for me, I want to do it this way because it's fun and it's motivating. And if I didn't do it this way, when I wasn't doing it this way, I wasn't saving crap. Now that I do it this way, I've saved so much money. I've saved so much money because I'm motivating myself by making it fun. And someone else commented on my video and they said, why don't you just put all that money on a CD to earn more interest? Well, and they said, because that would be the better way. I said, yeah, I could do that. Who's to say I'm not doing that? But also, that doesn't mean that's the better way. That may be your way. We have to do what works best for us. Okay. So if anyone, you have a takeaway, just know that do what works best for you and do it the way how you want to do it. Don't be listening to TikTok. All right, y'all, let's get ready to wrap it up. Let me just see if I see anything. I need to start back recording. Yes, go for it, Rita. And then let us know when you do so we can make sure we watch your video. Record your journey. Even if you don't publish it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't record for a while, but they're still doing their journey on the back end. Record it. Don't publish it. So you'll have those videos. So you can look back. Look, recording your videos, they're not for us. They may be helpful, but don't forget, they're for you. And if that helps you, you ain't got to post them, but record them so you can go back and look at them. Okay. Well, apparently, bye, Amanda. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, Marcus is going to be there. Yes, I'm so excited for him to be there. Hopefully Leroy will come. I just like to always get, I want to get some male perspective, a male voice too. Let's see. I'm watching on my phone, so I can't access the QR code. Is there a link? Yes. There is a link. I put it in the description box, best. I put it in the description box, but it is on my website, Budgeting Just Because. Just go to my shop and you'll find it. TikTok and YouTube people are not the same. They're not. They're not. We're a family over here. Now, let me say something about that. The TikTok people who follow me are nice. I get some people that come out of nowhere with the comments and stuff. And it could be because I don't have a lot of followers. It could be because when you have more followers, they get meaner. But I'm close to 2,000 followers over there. And the people I have are really nice. And they're wanting to learn cash stuffing. And it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like we know about cash stuffing and budgeting and all this stuff. It's new to them. And so I try to do stuff in a way where it's educating. So they're not all evil or I haven't met all the evil. It's just some of the evil people pop out of nowhere and say stuff. I'm like, get out of here. Nobody asked you. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I call you by your government name. Yes, Sean, I got you. Yes, ma'am. I use savings challenges for all my needs. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. April, I'll never forget your first video. You had me at that first video. I think your first video, it was savings challenges. I'll never forget that. I was like, who is this girl? Oh my God, y'all. Make sure y'all following Budgeting April. That's my girl. I'm telling you. She had me hooked day one. Oh, let's see. My savings challenges go into my high yield savings account. I know that acronym. I may not know AF as annual fee. I'm thinking AF is as fuck. Oops, I'm sorry. I was ignorant. That's he budget's fault. I may not know that acronym, but I'm going to know HYSA, okay? So I'm earning a good amount of interest while keeping it available in case I need it, yes. For those of you who don't know, Erica Makes Plans. She is our digital budgeter here. And she is going to recruit everyone to do digital budgeting one day at a time. I definitely agree. I budget the way that works best for me. You have to. You ever find yourself looking at somebody's budget and trying to keep up with them? It don't work. Now, you can get ideas about how they do stuff or different ways that they do stuff, but don't try to change your budget around based off what somebody else does. Okay, let me see. Is there any other comments before we get out here? I will get on Zoom only if you don't try and reach through my screen to get my red butterfly earrings. Okay, I promise. I promise. And you guys know Zoom. Okay, So if you have been on Zoom before, everyone is in the Zoom meeting. Okay, so it's not like here when I do a live and I have a guest on. Everyone, you will log into. I will give you a code for Zoom. Everyone will be on the Zoom. We'll have your name displayed and all of that stuff. You can go on mute whenever you want to speak. You just come off mute, say what you have to say, go back on mute. But you're not on blast, I should say. So it's not like when I have a live, hey, what's up? It's not like when, I have a live and I have a guest and, the guest is on here talking. No, everyone's involved in the Zoom. And then you can speak up when you want to. It's like having a mini conference. That's why I'm calling it a meetup. So it's going to be fun. Hi, Kevin. Welcome, you guys. Real quick. This is Tuber Chat, okay? Most of y'all know about Kevin with Tuber Chat. This is my buddy right here. I love his channel. And he brings different channels together throughout the week. He has lives and he spotlights different channels, and he will, bring you up he has a wheel and he spins the wheel and he spotlights different channels, promoting people to go subscribe and to follow. You guys, if you haven't watched the Tuber Chat live, please do. I meet so many cool people from his lives. And this is one of the reasons why I came up with this virtual meetup. The people that are in his lives, the different channels, they're all different. They're all different. We're all budgeters and we're all, cash stuffers and all of the things, finance people. They're all different in his life. And one of the things they like to do is they meet up in person. And I was on one of their lives and they were all talking about how they were meeting up in Michigan. I was like, oh, wait, y'all are going to they're like, yeah, they just turned. They mentioned the other day that they went to a meetup. It was like 80 channels that showed up. I was like, oh, so it's like, I'm like, okay, doing this. We may not be able to do that, but we're doing this virtual meetup, David. I was like, I want to be a part of it. So make sure you guys check out Tuber Chat. It's a great time. Okay. Now, with that being said, let me make sure I haven't missed any more comments. Okay, I saw Tuber Chat. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Yeah, D is there. Desi's there. Now, Kevin, I'll say yes. No, I say that because I mean it. You guys, he just gave me a super sticker. I can't pull it up for whatever reason. I say that because I mean it. Because I really enjoy your channel. I really enjoy being there. Thank you for the super sticker. I cannot pull it up though. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, maybe if I come over to the star. Here we go. There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super sticker, but I mean that. I mean when I say that. And I've met so many people, you guys, over there. And I think if it wasn't Leroy from 40 and Broke or Nora, our friend Nora, the Stock Explorer, one of them introduced me to Kevin. And that's Tuber Chat. And that's how I know about it. And I'm telling you, I mean all of that I say. It's a great atmosphere. So thank you for that. All right, you guys. It's going on 11:30. Let me see. Short people are different too. Oh, shorts. YouTube short. Okay. You mean YouTube shorts. You don't mean short people. You mean YouTube shorts. YouTube shorts are different people. Yes, they came from my neck the other day. Y'all. First of all, this is sidebar. This is part of the live when we sidebar. I'm going to do a live on this. I have to. Don't let negative comments get to you. Okay? Don't let it. Please don't let something that somebody types in your comment ever affect your day. Remember, those are just words that they're typing. Okay? Don't ever let it get to you, please. I mean that. And they cover my neck and my shorts. They're meaner than TikTok people. I posted a short the other day being funny about this old man talking to himself. Man, he came for me. I was not talking about them. Again, see, people come for me and they think they're attacking me, but I think that shit's funny. Stop cussing. I'm sorry. I think it's funny. Man, they came for me and I was like, I'm sorry. I was just joking. It was a joke. Anyway, I say that to say, don't let people in your comments get to you. Don't let it ruin your day. Okay. All right. We got to get out of here. Oh my God. Oh, that's okay. I promise you. there will be more. So if you can't make that one, I promise you there will be more, depending on how this one turns out. And let's make it fun. Let's have a game night, meet up where we do games. You guys, the possibilities are endless. I delete negative comments. No, don't delete them. I read them and respond. Now, again, don't be like me. I told y'all earlier, I need help. So don't be like me. Delete them if you need to. Delete them. Or just respond to them or like them. There's nothing more fun than engaging someone who's negative and getting them all riled up. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Sometimes I got a little too much time on my hand. Oh my God. Just about to go, but I'm glad I didn't go before you got in here, you guys. It's our friend Tasha, Mind Your Money. Oh my gosh. She said, congratulations. What did I win? Tasha, what did I win? I don't want that energy infecting my comment section yet. Okay, yeah. If you guys want to, when people come in here, now sometimes YouTube won't let dumb comments. Like I've had people say stuff to me that I notice that is not in my comments. I did one post. I just like to have fun with my shorts. And so I did a post saying, I said to all my negative haters that leave negative comments in my comment section, sleep with one eye open tonight. It was supposed to be funny. Woo! They came from my neck. You sleep with one eye open. I'm like, really, buddy? What are you going to do? I'm sorry. Y'all, don't be like me. I crack myself up. I love haters and I love negative people. So I love playing with them like that. Man, when I tell you they came from me, but some of the comments that they were saying for me, like they were being mean, they called me fat and everything. Some of the comments though that they left, YouTube doesn't put that in your comment section. So that's all I say. Just sometimes if you got a little time on your hand, you can engage the haters too. Okay. Anyway, you're right. Don't be like me. Sometimes I told you I have time on my hands, so I'm engaged. I'm your people too. They may subscribe. You never know. Hi, Fiona. Yes, we are going to wrap it up. So, again, you guys, thank you for being here. Ashley said, I only respond to good and positive comments. Okay, we're going to have a live about this, you guys. We're going to have a live about this. Do you? Okay, we'll have another live about it. I'll bring it up, that's going to be a great live topic. Do you guys agree? We'll have a live topic on just negative comments and negativity in general. That was our takeaway in the self-care live, okay? So I'm going to wrap this up. It's 11:30. You all have a fabulous weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you back here next Sunday, okay? Next Saturday, we're going to talk about savings challenges. That's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun live, all right? So have a great weekend, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.